to have one guy that you know you can count on.
Well, we are underway. The Optimist Ice Arena, the crowd still filing in. Lumen Christi and Jackson United, round 2. Controlling that face-off right down in front. Nolan Varner trying to camp out down there for the Titans, number 17. That one goes up and over the boards. A lot of action down in front. Kind of a quick wrist shot from the corner, but Lumen Christi keeping it in that United zone. And now you've got numbers. Zipping across, and he missed him right out in front as Craig went for the save that was open, but they couldn't corral it. Face off to the right of Jacola. Snagged by JU. Here's an opportunity. Jacola, 1-2, and then Jackson scores! Number 21, Trevor Huttenlocker, I believe. That puck, Doc, just laid there in no man's land for about 3 or 4 seconds. Let's see who got that.
Yeah, there was a great play behind the net. Just he knew he had Jacola scrambling, throws it out front, and hit a couple skates. And next thing you know, it's on the stick and in the back of the net. That's exactly what we were talking about. You know, change in momentum here.
Another shot that went Jacola scooped right up at the very beginning of the game.
Completely inadvertent, unfortunately.
2 for tripping.
Jackson United with a chance short-handed.
That was Cougar Fagan up the far side. Regulated here. 40 seconds on the Huttenlocker penalty.
Nice
right
pass.
out in front, and Lumen Christi will score. Power play goal number 4. I think that was Jake King. Boy, that was pretty. Right out in front, lifted, scored.
Connor Smith made a great play behind the net, walked out in front, walked behind the net, saw Jay King out in front, wide open, tape-to-tape pass, back of the net. We got a tie game now.
Well, you know, they've gone, and in some of their shots, they've gone low on Craig, and he's been very, very solid going low, and you can see, we talked about his intelligence as a hockey player, lifting that puck, going over Craig's shoulder. And it's a 1-1 matchup with 3.5 to play. Boy, that one went on net. Jacola knocking it back. Here's another one that he has to put back up into the netting.
Important.
To the corner with Jack White. There's Bonser again leading the charge for United. There's one right up front. The scrum in front of the net. Nobody can get their stick on it. It turns aside. Along the floorboards, far boards. The pass over, just a little bit wide. Yeah, boy, that was nice. Little give and go. And a shot deflected by one of the up man. It's loose. Right up front again. Lumen Christi scores. I'll have to take a look and see who that was, Doc. So much traffic down on there. I want to say it was, is it Gregory?
I believe it was. Hanshaw had a great play behind the net, bouncing off the back of the net to avoid a defender, threw it out in front. That snuck right over Craig's pad there, hugging the post.
I have to be careful. I called out the wrong guy the first time, but that looked like number 23, the sophomore Brody Gregory. Knightsky at the top. Fire it inside and deflected away. Here you go, see that looks deflected right off the foot of Gregory. And Jacola gonna swallow that one up. Come out, and that's gonna be full strength for Lumen Christi. So they have killed off the JU power play. Lumen Christi 1 out of 2 on the man advantage, and JU 0 for 1 with 9:28 to play in the second period. Shot on goal, right over the shoulder of Craig. And sometimes, Doc, it's not necessarily the goal, it's when they score. And you are 8 seconds out of a power play and give up that goal.
And the same guy that put the puck in the net was the guy that was in the box. Wyatt Long there with a great move. coming out through the neutral zone, makes a great move. Just a great play.
So this will be the third JU power play there. 0 for 2 on conversion so far. They try to set up shot. That's Lisinski, and over to Knightsky's their guy, and there is a deflection that just goes wide.
Great. Christie bench wanted an icing on that play. I don't know why that got called off.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I thought I was all set. Right up front, there's your shot, and it's goals. I thought for a minute he got a piece of it. He did not. We'll get you the goal scorer. But boy, that's a lot of pressure and a lot of pucks on net the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yep, I think that was Baker there.
And the Titans cash in with goal number 4 on the night. Let's see who they throw that out to.
I think that was Josh Baker with the shot off the post. Strategy and knowing when to come by and when to get there and when you're going to take your cross check from the defenseman.
That will hit the crossbar.
By Knightsky.
Craig still in goal on the other end for JU. And dumping it down low. It does bounce around a little bit, right out in front. It looked like the net came off its moorings, but no.
Getting undisciplined. Heading to the penalty box.
2 minutes for interference. And Jackson scores before I can even get the name out of my mouth.
Jack White.
For the White Stripes. Knocks in the power play goal.
And they're still going to have 1:52 left on a power play. Face-offs are so important in this game. They won that one in the offensive zone, set up their power play. Knightsky draws it to the middle, finds White on the half boards. He walks in, and again, traffic in front of Jacola for really the first time tonight. He never saw that puck.
7 seconds on the clock. That's going to do it. We are going to have our post-game show coming up. LC is going to hold it, and they have done it. Final score tonight from Optimist Ice Arena. Lumen Christi takes the golden boot. I think it's a golden boot. 50 years of hockey, the Titans get it done. They knock off Jackson United. The final score is Lumen Christi 4 and Jackson United 2. This is high school hockey right here on JTV.